and welcome to today's tutorial. So today we'll be looking at how to make the Tunisian crochet brioche pattern. So today we are going to go about learning the basic steps, and in my next tutorial I'm going to show you how to work the brioche in with decreased stitches to create this beautiful shawl. So without further ado, let's dive in. So I'm just going to show you on a small swatch. So for this technique you will need a double-ended hook because we will be moving the stitches from one side to another, so you will need to be able to work from both sides. For the basic stitch pattern, if you would like to make a regular shape such as rectangle or square, you can start by making a slip knot and then chaining. You will need to chain any number, so this stitch pattern is work over any number of stitches. So to chain, you will yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. It's chain 2, yarn over, pull through, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So you'll keep on chaining until you have your desired number, and then you will start working into the back bumps of your chain stitches by working under the back bump, yarn over and pull up a loop. So the number of loops will correspond to the number of chains, and that is essentially the number of stitches for your project. So far so good. This is the usual start in Tunisian crochet. Once you have all your loops on the hook, your desired number of stitches, you will then slide the stitches to the other side of the hook, turn around. You will grab your second color, make a small loop or slip knot, and place it on the hook. Pull through one, that's just the first stitch, and then yarn over, pull through 2 all the way across. So you will be alternating the color on your return pass. The edge stitches have got tendency to elongate, so you might adjust them slightly after each row. And then we will be working into the front horizontal bar. Horizontal bar is the bar between the vertical stitches, and we are only going to go under that front loop. This technique is often, or this stitch, we work into this stitch usually when we want to increase. Now this is the main placement of the stitch. The next one, and under each, all the way across until the last one. Here you've got options. You can go under both of the horizontal bar to have that left edge slightly more secure. If you don't mind, you can go just under one. Prefer to go under both of these, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now what we're going to do is, now we will slide the stitches to the other side of the hook, turn around, and now we go back to our first color, working the standard return pass, which is yarn over, pull through 1, and yarn over, pull through 2. And again we would then work the next row, or we would start the next row by working under the front horizontal bar across, and from here it's just repetition. You work the front, you work the forward pass under the front horizontal bar, and then you slide your stitches to the other side of the hook and change the color on your return pass, working the standard return pass of yarn over, pull through 1, and yarn over, pull through 2. And from here you're just building the length of your project, adding rows until you are happy with the size. I think this would be a fantastic texture for hats winter accessories and also blankets. Once you're happy with the size of your project, you can then bind off in any choice you prefer. You can do Tunisian simple stitch bind off, so it would go under the front vertical bar, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull through like so. So the last row of your project would look like Tunisian simple stitches. If you prefer to bind off in the stitch pattern, you can go under the front horizontal bar, bind off in that style as well. And we are going to bind off the very last stitch as well. And there you have it, Tunisian crochet brioche. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very quick tutorial today, and don't forget to watch out for the next one, where I'm going to show you how to decrease the stitches and how to make that beautiful two color scarf. Until then, bye bye.